What's going on, party people? It's your boy, it's David. I'm just a dad. I'm trying to help you guys become the best version of yourself so you guys can call yourself the best dad ever. And my dog is barking. Why is my dog barking? Let's calm him down so he can join the party. Harvey, come here, buddy. Come here. Good boy. Alright, so I just got back from a short but amazing vacation with my family, with my wife, with my daughter. Obviously, my dog couldn't come with me, but, we're here. We're back. And I'm feeling those amplified effects of the Sunday blues, but, in the vacation version. I feel those blues. I feel down in the dumps a little bit. After riding the highs emotionally and energetically, being stress-free, enjoying vacation, and coming back to the normal grind, I kind of feel in the dumps. And it's not to say that, my reality is something that I'm not enjoying, because it is. But I know that, the things that we do or don't do has a direct effect on the way we feel. And I'm going to get into that today. Obviously, the vacation is amazing. If you guys are parents, you guys know how amazing it feels to not worry about your meals and not worry about deciding your meals and then cooking your meals and then cleaning up after yourself. It takes a lot of energy and mental capacity to even decide on a meal and then execute that. So vacation was amazing on that aspect. I was able just to relax, do fun activities with my family, and have all our needs kind of covered. And then on top of that, just be in a beautiful location with great energy. And yeah, just, it was an amazing time overall. But getting back, obviously, you kind of feel those, not negative thoughts or, but there's a certain malaise and lack of motivation that I felt. And it comes down to me being not dialed in with my routine, neglecting the things that I deem as non-negotiable, right? Like things like my workout, my fitness, getting my run in, practicing mindfulness, practicing meditation, and, taking care of my spirit. Those things I neglected a little bit while I was on vacation. And to layer on top of that, I also let loose a little bit and enjoyed some alcohol, enjoyed some drinks, had a glass of wine at the steakhouse, obviously. I had a few shots of tequila at the swim up bar. I lived in the moment. And I'm well aware of how partaking in those activities has a direct impact on the way I'm feeling now. And I'm going to talk about that. But I'm not going to let that energy fester and be an excuse for why, I'm not dialed in for this upcoming week. A lot of people talk about giving yourself a little bit of grace when you fall off the wagon, or if you break a good habit streak. Like a lot of people say, oh yeah, take it easy on yourself. You work really hard, you deserve it. And I agree with that to a certain extent, but I don't like to lean on it as a crutch to be an excuse so that you can fall off the wagon even harder and erase your hard work and have that as an excuse to be a complete loser, for lack of a better phrase. I'm gonna give myself a moment of grace, but I'm going to be aware of it, process it, talk about it here with you guys in my quick session of therapy, and then get back on the horse, become a better version of myself, and work on it. I'm back in my daily grind now. I'm back in my normal life, a life which I love, and I'm blessed to be here. I stumbled on this video clip, and that person had asked, would you say yes to $10 million? And overwhelmingly, the response is yes. But would you choose that $10 million over waking up the next day? Everybody would choose waking up the next day. So waking up the next day is more valuable than $10 million. And we get to wake up every day. And we're blessed with this opportunity to live. And we got to be grateful for that. So I'm going to cling onto those words. We're blessed to be able to have a new day, a new week. And I'm going to tackle it really hard. I'm going to get back on my routine. I'm not going to cry wolf and be sad about myself for feeling some sort of lack of motivation that I felt coming back from vacation. I'm not going to feel bad, for myself for missing a few workouts last week and falling off my routine. It's cool. It happened. I allowed it to happen because I knew I was going on vacation. I got back Thursday and I could have had a workout on Friday and Saturday, but I was feeling a little low. I found myself, doing a little bit more mindless things like scrolling on, YouTube and looking at Porsches and when I shouldn't be looking at Porsches. Looking at, oh my God, I love looking at car videos. I've been stuck looking at these Cayman 981 videos, which I shouldn't be because I'm a family man and you can't fit kids behind in a Cayman. But I found myself doing that on Saturday. I found myself browsing YouTube looking at car videos. I found myself watching a few Game 7s, right? I found myself watching the Arsenal game instead of having a morning workout. But I'm not going to beat myself up on that. I'm going to get back on the horse. I'm going to tackle the week. I'm going to tackle the new day. I'm going to tackle it with renewed vigor. And I'm going to process these emotions that I've dealt with the past few days. But the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about was the effects of nutrition and alcohol on why I'm feeling this way. I don't drink normally. I wasn't pressured to drink on this vacation. I wanted just to live in the moment a little bit. Have a glass of red wine at a steakhouse, like I said. Have a few shots. Whatever, right? My wife is pregnant right now, so she's obviously not drinking, but I wanted to not do it for her, obviously, because she doesn't pressure me into it, but, I just wanted to enjoy myself a little bit, quote unquote, even though, I don't need the alcohol to enjoy myself. But, when in Mexico, right? And obviously, nutrition, I'm at the mercy of whatever the resort is serving because it's all inclusive, whatever the buffet has. And obviously, I can make good choices, but poolside they only had chicken tenders, and I'd be munching on chicken tenders for lunch. No way around it. But look, I'm a machine. I am well optimized. I know myself, and a few chicken fingers and a few drinks isn't gonna break the machine. I know that. I know who I am. So I know that this week when I get back on it, it's game time. But boy, oh boy, does alcohol play a huge role in being that detractor, being that negative influence. Because I felt it. I felt the lack of motivation the next day to go and do a workout. I was able to work out on Monday, able to work out on Tuesday, and man, it was tough. I lost that fight with my mind. I'm okay with it. I'll get it back this week. I know that, but man, just consuming a little bit of alcohol just really gets you in the dumps. And I'm weary of that. I'm not mad at myself, but I know that. And, getting back to the grind this week, I was talking with some of my boys about, the habits that we're trying to build. I keep a small circle of winners that I talk to. And men, you need this in your life. You need to surround yourself with men that have the same purpose and drive and vigor for life that you do, to not only keep yourself motivated, but to inspire them, to keep them around, and not to preach to them, but to inspire them to be better and also have them inspire you to be better. It's just that energy keeps us from being stagnant and stale, right? So I was talking to my boys. We're talking about the good habits that we're building, and a lot of the triggers for breaking these good habits came down to alcohol. And I'm not going to get into too much details, but some of the good habits that we talk about was abstaining from pornography, working out and exercising, and practicing that mindfulness and spirit. And a lot of the times we fall victim to breaking those good habits is because of some other stimulus, some other trigger. Most of it came down to alcohol, as I was talking about with my boys, right? Like they found certain days were tougher than others, and it was because they consumed alcohol on a night out, on a date. They consumed alcohol on a weekend binge with their family, and it broke some good habits. It broke some, vices that they were fighting against. And it just reiterated to me how important it is to guard your body and your mind and your spirit. And if something like alcohol gets in the way of that, you got to eliminate it. And that's where I am. And I have no problems with it because I'm not addicted to it. I don't need it in my day to day. But if I realize that it's negative in what it can cause to me long term and big picture wise, I'm going to eliminate it. So that's where I am. But we're back. We're here. We woke up this morning. We have a new chance to get better. And we're going to grab onto that chance and make every single moment worthy of it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. This week I have a lot of content planned in the pipeline. I want to talk about the things that I observed when I was on vacation in regards to addictions. I want to talk about the different types of addictions, obviously. And yeah, we'll get it cracking from there. And once again, guys, I'm super grateful for you guys tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Share it with your family. Share it with your wives. And let's get better. Let's continue to get better together, guys. Peace.